for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
the Chicago tonight out of some momentum. Coming in, they've struggled, just 2-8 their last 10. A few moments here before we start the game. Let's talk shooting guard. The talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, already there. You know, look, we're talking about Kobe departure as the top guy, so to speak. Klay Thompson, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay. I like him.
Game. My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to do it all.
Great. And Andrew, but they're on their way.
Let's send it down to Kevin Hart. Approach the tip.
And 2K Sports gets set NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Greg Anthony. Lakers, they took the win in their game against Philadelphia.
In that game was unreal. I mean, the team that just flag.
Yeah, like you said, that's what will happen when the team the basket with layups. 10 demoralized and
fueled up and ready to Gatorade. Let's check out. Taking a look at the Rose is the 1. There's the 2. Gasol with Noah at the and it's Al Russell. Point attempt by shot clock. Here's Hibbert. Connects on the footer. Hibbert's got this going with his first point. Russell against Rose.
Move the ball.
Layup's good off.
Good physicality by Gasol. Set that shot up.
Russell with it. And Rose up defensively. Mirotic. Hibbert with the against the shot to fall off the pick.
Defense has got a job of fighting those screens.
And Greg, his hands. I mean, come on. No, he doesn't miss like that.
Rose. And the scoring totals, those are some pretty up close to on average. Young against Titch. There's the three. Last outing for the Bulls, it was
Not a very, particularly gave that crowd plenty.
Yeah, they allowed hoop. And in the end, the percentage was proof. You can't win if you.
Now here's Gasol. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Bryant. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The shots there. Take it. I don't care if convert that. He has to continue.
Now here's Noah. So they take the lead.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Russell passes to Randall. Baseline J. Shot is off. Oh.
D there to get a hand. That miss.
That's example one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
This one for 3. Young points of the game. Russell against Rose. The shot by Butler. They wasted no time in those 3 points back.
The rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it, did, but it all worked for him.
And he gets it to go.
In the ideal spot, right where it should be.
Noah the screen. Rose against Russell. And the basket by Rose.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Kobe. It's rebounded.
That tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rose against Russell. Bulls moving the ball around. Rose can't hit.
Man, right there.
You, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Hibbert. Chicago grabs the miss. Season.
Thought they would have the game.
1-1 split from the side of the stand. As we've said, many you play out of conference.
Now Kobe after Jimmy. Kobe dishes to Hibbert. Rose has got 6. Here's Russell. For him in the win against Philadelphia. The feed to Bryant. 3-pointer. Shot's good.
And no matter that kind of D isn't going to be done.
Butler jacks up a 3. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Russell passes. 1 seconds left here in the first quarter. Takes it from 10. The shot misses. Gasol, Rose. Gasol, a screen on Russell. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls up, and the second quarter about to get. We'll be back in a moment. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to like whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot. We know that we're going out there giving everything we got. No regrets.
No, I think Joakim can certainly make Clark for Chicago being that famished five, especially with Rose.
There's no doubting that. Even the addition with his two, the way he left him with that hustle.
And first quarter is in. Looking at what we think.
You always like it when your team doesn't outside shots, and that's been the case early on.
Yeah, I agree. They've done a nice job taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense side.
We got Brown. Williams is out there. And it's his group for the Lakers. Here's Livingston. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. After this game, the AT&T Center. And that'll be game one of a four-game. Fast break from Chicago by himself. The breakaway.
Let's go. Almost in defense there. They didn't even try to.
Well, I don't think it would have been if they did try.
Oh, here's Clark. Philadelphia. Drops one. About a minute and a half. Living to the great one. Away by Williams. Has got his first 2 points of the night.
Work credit. A terrific.
The great one. Get a 12-point out game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. He gets it to go. The great one's third bucket of the night.
Touches he needs, not scoring a single first quarter.
Picked by Williams. Now, here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 1.5 points a game. Here's the great one, and dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Quick hand on the steal, and then just pops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one to the other, Kevin. It's good, aggressive attack basketball at both.
Williams, clean look. Can Los Angeles.
Very well executed pick to give him kinds of space to get that.
To the great one. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
The defense not any fight on the inside. 10 straight in the paint.
Part of defense.
This update now from the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as he is going to be the way. Wait for halftime. They want those adjustments packed right away. You, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The leading by 7. Noah. Rose attacking. He feeds it to Bellinelli. 3-pointers. The rebound. The runner. And that's off the glass.
How about the passing? They are moving without any thought with individual.
Yeah, and it's fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard to appreciate. They've racked up a splendid pass time by Rose.
Russell against Rose. Outside. Young lets it go. Rebound by Snell.
Excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a.
I agree with you. I mean, got the look they want. I like the move communication there.
And that one's good by Butler.
Hole in the defense possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
With it. Count on his currently providing 6 points a game. Foul call time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances. Line here.
Defense fouling there. What you need to do.
It is no reason to back give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Okay, shots. 2 shots.
Ryan. So he gets them both.
To a short you can have at the free.
The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Rose. He slams it right over.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I love to go up and work there to inside.
They got the shot they defense team deterred them from those plans.
And 9-point Chicago lead.
That makes it area
to address.
Post defended by Butler. Russell 1 second. That'll do it. Bulls 11. And a chance now to standing by on the sideline.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy. Coming up in the second half.
I think on the offensive end, get back, but you got to do a better job of just controlling the pace of the game. You know, you can give a little bit of leeway. I think we can do a better job in that aspect.
Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter on.
All right, men, we job in the first half of taking the momentum and being a certain style of play. Our shot selection couldn't have been, I'll say. I want patience and decision making in the second half. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I'm with some of those hot hands, so everybody, these guys know what they're up against, and they're going to come out. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
Welcome you back. NBA Gatorade to help.
Check out. He's got 10 points. Mark twice as well.
The more beyond the arc.
So for Chicago, at the 5. Rose is, and it's Mycareer. And shot is good.
And I like how he positioned there to finish on the break.
All seen the game on the develop. Oftentimes,
Rose has got the
just not a, and they
know you're a little guy box out and anything, and a mindset deal. Your body between other player and the ball.
Great way to have easy layup against.
Outside Butler dishes it to Gasol. It's good on the assist by Butler. Gasol's got his second.
And I want to see from him. I mean, he's been passing up even though he's hitting that he takes for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Just a little over 90 third quarter. Rose at Butler from outside. Called in by Los Angeles. Hibbert's 5th rebound. Butler. He kicks it to Young. Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot. Again, Los Angeles.
That would be 400 as they have come racing out of the start this second half.
Rose gets ball. That's good. Points.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Has been. I mean, all you have to do is there's no.
Now here's he provides team averaging around 1.5 points a game. That's the 3 fly. 6 for 8 for the
blazing start to the. They've hit all 5 shots.
Russell.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Off the pick, and it's the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and the Bulls tack on free throw of the night. Some changes here for the Bulls. Lewis checked in for Randall. Clarkson comes Bryant, and in for Russell. The Bulls also up. Dunleavy's check in for Noah. The great one for Butler, and it's Livingston Rose. Second, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Williams. Screen by Young. Dishes to Chalmers. Feeds to Williams. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Called in by the Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they take on the Timberwolves. And that 4-game road trip. Here's the defended by Young. To Dunleavy. Nail. 3-point land. And the Bulls 12.
Talk to each other on and now he's able to make them pay.
And Young said the pick room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Williams has got 7 points.
Games have gone second and 3-point field goal percentage, and also tremendously efficient finishing plays at the basket.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of this has to do with it's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And the Bulls making a Bellinelli's checked in. Livingston passes to the great one. In the Bellinelli. The shot from the great one. The great one's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they this one to be a game where they would get battered inside.
Williams no good. Chicago leading by 12. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Taken away by Williams. And it's the Lakers on the Chalmers with the ball. That's good.
The assist. I mean, he knew exactly what has had to be to create opportunity.
Livingston passes to the great one. Oh, and no question powered it down.
Let's go. And very little put up by the defense. His way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
It's not the time for. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
He used points for Williams.
And you expect in terms of shooting the basketball, he can bring them right back into this game.
Livingston dishes to Dunleavy. Passes. On the shot, he'll two. Free throw line for him in this.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw.
Where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe. He gets his opportunities.
Free throws good. 1. Five points in the game. Hibbert in the high post. 1 second. And the Lakers 2 more.
Yeah, that's asking a lot.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the to really be active in that kind of matchup.
At the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front, leading. Live from the Staples Center, 2K. Well, welcome back to start the fourth. Lakers 10, Kobe and Randall duo. Russell is out there with Shelvin Hibbert in at the pivot middle. That's the Laker 5. Now here's that cuts the lead to single digits. Got the first back. Fourth for the Lakers. Side Butler. To the left side wing. Here is Livingston. Shot clock. Great D that time from Hibbert. This has gotten us just over 50 tonight. 7 shooting.
And tired legs affect first.
Greg, as much as I saw early, seeing even more of it here late.
There's Noah. Mirotic the screen and lays it up and in.
He got around the pick. It was straight to the bucket for the easy. Very well.
Dishes it to Matt. Hibbert with the screen. Here's Mack. From 13. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 6 points with that basket from Hibbert.
6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like in boxing, starting to take great effort.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touches. Nick Calathis, he's checked Lakers. And a change for the Bulls. Snell's checked in. Here's Rose. To the and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot. One up. Let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Something that also stands out is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's that's.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw for Chicago. And so Mir both of them.
And again, he doesn't have the same problem that plagues some of the NBA.
Rose, Hibbert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Only concern right now, the points on the board, and I points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's with the fact of a finish like that one-handed flush.
And Kobe gets it to go.
In the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit because he's on fire.
For the the three. And it's Derrick Rose with the three.
He is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of every.
Here's Bryant. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's got a hit. You don't get many from that range.
Here's Gasol. And it's Roy here. Rebound. 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Bryant in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
This passing has up for them.
Straight points off assist. That's very makes the game easy to watch.
Shots good by Butler.
Not surprised. Shooting it well and scoring in bunches.
Bryant defended by Butler. Here's the step back jump shot.
He's got to be with himself on to knock those down.
Rose with the ball. He's been by Russell. Lets it go. But it's good. And now a lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through. You got to keep.
Bryant drives in. Great defense. That's
now nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but it's from those plans.
1:48 left in the fourth quarter. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, defended by Butler.
No chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Rose kicks it to Noah. A nice ball movement by the Bulls. And go and capitalize on Lakers 12. Passes to Kalathis. And Mirotic sends it back. Butler dishes. Screen. Rose kicks to Mirotic.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly the edge. Tonight, it will be
inside game. Heard them the win.
Kevin, they had their way, and those are all high percentage shots.
Charge when it counts. They'll be notching their 9th win.
Game of the season series. Only see twice. Certainly happy to get off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposition. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Derrick Rose. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's the great one. It's good. And the assist from Rose. The great ones got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. The dish now to Randall. Gasol with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mirotic the pass to Noah. And he overshot that one. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hibbert kicks to Mack. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke sideline. Doris?
Well, a nice win for you tonight, Joe Kim. What was the attitude of the team coming into this game and just in general?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting, and get as many W's as possible.
Congratulations, Joe Kim. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. That high IQ, one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes football, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Really pumped life into the team, and they needed it the way they've been struggling. When he came in, the entire feel of the game changed. He was getting buckets.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.